Astonishing details after the assassination of the Roman general Julius Caesar. Everyone knows the ancient episode in which the Roman general Julius Caesar was assassinated by a conspiracy headed by the politician Brutus. When Caesar died, Brutus advanced into the middle of the Senate to justify the act of the conspirators, but the senators did not have the strength to listen to him. They rushed in great haste to the gates and spread confusion and terror among the people. The next day, Brutus and the other conspirators went to the market and spoke to the people, who listened to them without giving any sign of blame or approval. The deep silence they maintained was the only way in which they showed that on the one hand they mourned Caesar, on the other hand they respected Brutus. Everyone thought that things had been arranged well, and that the Republic had been restored to its best state. But when Caesar's will was opened and it was read that he had left a considerable tribute to each Roman, when they then saw the body being carried away bleeding and torn by wounds, the people, no longer restraining themselves and no longer observing any measure, made a pyre of the benches, barriers, and tables that were in the marketplace and incinerated Caesar's body. Then taking burning coals, he ran in a crowd to the houses of the murderers to set them on fire. Some scattered about the city to seek them out and cut them to pieces, but they could not find them, because they had carefully hidden themselves. Brutus and Cassius, terrified by this popular fury, left the city after a few days. All this because the popularity of Caesar, a talented strategist and generous commander, was unusual among the soldiers. The patricians, who were momentarily confused, recovered and sought to smooth things over, because in the end they breathed a sigh of relief, while the people, stunned at first, realizing what had happened, reacted violently against the assassination. The plebs, having nothing to expect from the patricians, from the class enemy, had placed their hope in the dictator, who this time was one of the great generals under whose command they had fought numerous victorious wars. Two social classes, two audiences, two public opinions, two profoundly different reactions to the same event.